Defiant. D-E-F-I-N-I-E-N-T. Defiant.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Outlier.
Outlier. A-U-T-L-I-A-R. Outlier.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Next spelling. Dixieland.
Dixieland. D-I-X-I-E space L-A-N-D. Dixieland.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Assemble.
Can you use that in a sentence, please?
When Moira said that she would assemble the 5,000-piece puzzle, she did not realize that she would be working on it for a month.
Assemble. A-S-S-E-M-B-L-E. Assemble.
That's correct. Huddled.
Huddled. H-U-D-D-L-E-D. Huddled.
Correct. Next, please. Profane.
Can you use that in a sentence, please?
Michael was told sternly that throwing pennies into the holy water would profane it.
What's the origin, please?
We'll need to look that one up in our official Webster's Third International Dictionary. Unabridged. Sorry, unabridged.
Middle English.
And can you repeat the word, please?
Profane.
Profane. P-R-O-F-A-I-N. Profane.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Next, please. Fauna.
What's the definition?
Animals in general, or animal life, especially as distinguished from flora.
Fauna. F-A-U-N-A. Fauna.
You're correct. Tangerine.
Tangerine. T-A-N-G-U-R-I-N-E. Tangerine.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Next. Reproach.
Reproach. R-E-P-R-O-A-C-H. Reproach.
That's correct. Casualty.
Casualty. C-A-U-S-U-A-L-I-T-Y. Casualty.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Tolerable. T-A-L-E-R-A-B-L-E. Tolerable.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The following word is a homonym. So I'm going to give you the part of speech and the definition so that you know which word I'm referring to. This is attendance. It's a noun. The fact or condition of being present. Attendance.
Attendance. A T T E N D A N C E. Attendance.
That's correct. Captivated.
Captivated. C A P T I V A T E D. Captivated.
That's correct. Prosperous.
Prosperous. Prosperous. Prosperous.
That's correct. The following word is a homonym, so I will provide you with the part of speech and the definition. Intelligence, noun, the faculty of understanding, capacity to know or apprehend. Intelligence.
Intelligence. INTELLEGENCE. Intelligence.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Assumption.
Assumption. Can you please repeat the word?
Assumption.
Assumption. A-S-S. U-M-P-T-I-O-N. Assumption.
That's correct. Corridor.
Corridor. C-O-R-R-A-D-O-R. Corridor.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Disposition.
Can you repeat the word?
Disposition.
Definition.
The prevailing tendency, aspect, mood, or inclination of one's spirits. Disposition.
D-I-S-P-I-D-T-I-O-N. Disposition.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Entitle.
Entitle. E-N-T-I-T-L-E. Entitle.
Yes, that's correct. Assertive.
Assertive. Can you repeat the word?
Assertive.
A-S-S-E-R-T-I-V-E. Assertive.
That's correct. Intimidated.
Intimidated. I-N-T-I-M-A-T-E-D. Intimidated.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Concentrate.
Concentrate. C-O-N-C-E-N-T-R-A-T-E. So concentrate.
That's correct. Utterable.
Can you repeat the word?
Utterable.
Utterable. Utterable.
Let me say it one more time. Utterable.
Utterable. U-T-T-E-R-A-B-L-E. Utterable.
Correct. Experiment.
Experiment. E-X-P-E-R-I-M-E-N-T. Experiment.
Correct. Substitute.
Substitute. S-U-B-S-T-I-T-U-T-E. Substitute.
Correct. Remedial.
Remedial. R-E-M-E-D-A-L-E. Remedial.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Villa.
Villa. V-I-L-L-A. Villa.
That's correct. Compress.
Compress. C-O-M-P-R-E-S-S. Compress.
Correct. Virtually.
Virtually. V-I-R-T-U-A-L-L-Y. Virtually.
Correct. Entangled.
Entangled. E-N-T-A-N-G-L-E-D. Entangled.
That's right. Intrinsic.
Intrinsic. I-N-T-R-U-N-Z-I-C.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Discrepancy.
Discrepancy. D-I-S-C-R-A-P-A-N-C-Y.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Subsistence.
Subsistence. S-U-B-S-I-S-T-E-N-S-E. Subsistence.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Obliterate.
Can
Can you repeat the word, please?
Obliterate.
Obliterate. O-B-L-I-T-E-R-A-T-E, obliterate.
That's correct. Immense.
Immense. I-M-M-E-N-S-E. Immense.
Correct. Transcription.
Transcription. T-R-A-N-S-C-I-P-T-I-O-N. Transcription.
That's incorrect. Impossible.
Can you repeat the word?
Impossible.
Impossible. I-M-P-O-S-S-I-B-L-E. Impossible.
Correct. That's right. Is that the end of round one? That's the end of round one.
Tries to put all the chairs up really nice and close up here so we don't have everybody taking too much time off each one from the microphone. So you just file up, fill all the chairs. All right, again, round two, we'll do it the same way. You guys just file out this way, and then that's what we're just going around here to the front, back, go back to your chair. Again, if you're incorrect, you may go back to the water in your okay? Okay, round two. Transatlantic.
Transatlantic. Transatlantic. Transatlantic.
That's correct. Chastise.
Can you repeat the word?
Chastise.
Chastise. C-H-A-S-T-I-S-E. Chastise.
That's correct. Restaurant.
Restaurant. R-E-S-T-U-R-A-U-N-T. Restaurant.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.
You're correct. Persistent.
Persistent. P-E-R-S-I-S-T-A-N-T. Persistent.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Aviation.
Aviation. A-V-I-A-T-I-O-N. Aviation.
That's correct. Enterprise.
Enterprise. E-N-T-E-R-P-R-I-S-E.
P-R-I-S-E, enterprise.
That's correct. Stratification.
Could you repeat the word?
Stratification.
And the root of origin?
That's it. Latin. Latin.
Could you repeat the word?
Stratification.
Stratification. S-T-R-A-T-I-F-I-C-A-T-I-O-N. Stratification.
That's correct. Sufficiently.
Sufficiently. Can you repeat the word, please?
Sufficiently.
Sufficiently. S A U F I C T I O N L Y. Sufficiently.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Authoritative.
Authoritative. A-U-T-H-O-R-I-T-A-T-I-V-E. Authoritative.
That's correct. This word is a homonym, so I'm going to give you the part of speech and the definition. The word is transience. It's a noun, and it's the quality or state of being short-lived. Transience.
Transience. T-R-A-N-S-I-A-N-C-E. Transience.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Contrivance.
Can you use that in a sentence, please?
At times in Patrick's story, contrivance is obvious, and so are upcoming events.
Origin,
Let's see.
contrivance. C-O-N-T-R-I-V-A-N-C-E. Contrivance.
That's correct. Cooperate.
Cooperate. C-O-O-P-E-R-A-T-E. Cooperate.
That's correct. Perfectionism.
Perfectionism. Perfectionism. Perfectionism.
That's correct. Obituary.
Obituary. O-B-I-T-U-A-R-Y. Obituary.
That's correct. Arbitrary.
Arbitrary. A R B I T R A R Y. Arbitrary.
That's correct. Societal.
Societal?
Societal.
Societal. May I please have the origin? French. Can you please repeat the word?
Societal.
Societal. S-O-C-I-E-T-A-L. Societal.
That's correct. Commodity.
Commodity. Could I please have it in a sentence?
Mr. Wilson's economics class chose to track sugar prices during the lesson about commodity markets.
Commodity.
Commodity.
C-O-M-M-O-D-I-T-Y. Commodity.
That's correct. Deodorant.
Deodorant. D-E-O-D. O-R-A-N-T. Deodorant.
That's correct. Sentient.
Can you repeat the word?
Sentient.
Sentient. S-E-N-T-I-A-N-T. Sentient.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Efficient.
Can I please have the definition?
Marked by qualities, characteristics, or equipment that facilitate the serving of a purpose or the performance of a task in the best possible manner. Efficient.
Efficient. E-F-F-I-C-I-E-N-T. Efficient.
That's correct. Vantage.
Vantage. V-A-N-T-A-G-E. Vantage.
That's correct. Exterminate.
Could you repeat the word?
Exterminate.
Exterminate. EXTERMINATE. Exterminate.
That's correct. Longitude.
Longitude. LONGITUDE. Longitude.
That's correct. Relentlessly.
Relentlessly. RELENTLESSLY. Relentlessly.
Correct. Depravity.
Depravity. DEPRAVITY. Depravity.
That's correct. Taboo.
Taboo. TABOO. Taboo.
That's correct. Quantitative.
Quantitative. QUANTITATIVE. Quantitative.
That's correct. Forensics.
Can you repeat the word?
Forensics.
Forensics. FORENSICS. Forensics.
That's correct. Disparage.
Will you please repeat it?
Disparage.
Disparage. DISPARRAGE. Disparage.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Unforeseeable.
Unforeseeable. UNFORESEEABLE. Unforeseeable.
That's right. Okay, I want you to listen very carefully to this word because it could be confused with another word. So I'm going to give you the word and the definition. Monitory. It means giving a friendly reproof, a warning, or reminder. Monitory.
Monitory. MONITORY. Monitory.
That's correct. That's the end of round 2. You are so good. We're going to look at vocabulary words. So we're not really going to. We're going to be fine. No matter how good you are. Don't worry. You are pretty amazing. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with round 3 in just a minute. Everybody take a big breath. How are those donut holes? Tasty. Not that you want. Okay. So we'll wait for Mrs. White to take her seat. She'll be jumping short.
Vernal. V-E-R-N-A-L. Vernal.
That's correct. Untenable.
Can you repeat the word?
Untenable.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Arlen found himself in an untenable position when his boss asked him to lie to the auditors.
Can you repeat the word again?
Untenable.
Untenable. U-N-T-N-N-A-B-L-E. Untenable.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Officiant.
Officiant. Could you use it in a sentence, please?
Drew invited his priest to be the officiant at his daughter's wedding. Officiant.
Officiant. O-F-F-I. C-I-N-T. N-T.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Taciturn.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Taciturn.
Definition?
Habitually silent, temperamentally disinclined or reluctant to talk or converse. Taciturn.
Taciturn. T A S C I T E R N. Taciturn.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Beguile.
Beguile. B-E-G-I-L-E. Beguile.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Predicament.
Predicament. Could you repeat the word?
Predicament.
P-R-E-D-I-C-A-M-E-N-T. Predicament.
That's correct. Apportion.
Can I use the origin of the word? Apportion. A-P-O-R-T-I-O-N. Apportion.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Geologist.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
The geologist conducted a survey of the rock masses and mineral resources of the area. Geologist.
Can I have the origin?
It's life.
Definition?
A specialist in the history of Earth and its life, especially as recorded in rocks.
Geologist. G-E-O-L-O-G-I-S-T. Geologist.
That's correct. Constitutional.
Constitutional. C-O-N-S-T-I-T-U-T-I-O-N-A-L. Constitutional.
That's correct. Verbiage.
Verbiage. V-E-R-B-I-A-G-E. Verbiage.
That's correct.
Compendium. Could you use it in a sentence, please?
Eileen is writing a compendium of investment information for small company shareholders.
Compendium. Compendium. Compendium.
That's correct. Optometry.
Optometry. Would you please repeat the word?
Optometry.
Optometry. May I please have the origin? Greek. Optometry. Optometry.
That's correct. Mitigate.
Can I please have the definition?
Make less severe, cruel, intense, or painful. Mitigate.
May I have the origin? Mitigate. M-I-D. I-G-A-T-E. Mitigate.
Anxiety.
Anxiety. A-N-X-I-E-T-Y. Anxiety.
That's correct. Stimulus.
Could you repeat the word?
Stimulus.
Stimulus. S-T-I-M-U-L-O-U-S. Stimulus.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Nominative.
Nominative. N-O-M-I-N-A-T-I-V-E. Nominative.
Correct. Anemic.
May I have the definition?
Lacking vitality.
May you please repeat the word?
Anemic.
Anemic. A-N-E-M-I-C. Anemic.
Correct. Compunction.
Compunction. C-O-M-P-U-N-C-T-I-O-N. Compunction.
Correct. Salubrious.
May I have the definition, please?
Conducive to good results. Beneficial.
Can you say it again, please?
Salubrious.
Salubrious. Salubrious. Salubrious.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Protuberant.
Can you please repeat the word?
Protuberant.
Protuberant. Protuberant. Protuberant.
That's correct. Apostate.
Apostate. Can I please have the definition?
One who has renounced or forsaken his religious faith or given up his moral allegiance. Apostate.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
The Roman emperor known as Julian the Apostate tried to reverse the tide of Christianity in the Roman Empire.
Apostate. Apostate. Apostate.
That's correct. Augury.
Can you repeat that?
Augury.
Augury. Definition?
Divination, by the interpretation of omens, portents, or chance phenomena.
And can you repeat that one more time?
The word?
Yes.
Augury.
Augury. A-U-G-U-R-A-T-E. Augurate.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Inimitable.
Can you repeat the word?
Inimitable.
Can you use it in a sentence?
After trying time and again to recreate his mother's secret cookie recipe, Carl finally conceded that the cookies were inimitable.
Inimitable? I-N-I-M-I-T-A-B-L-E, inimitable?
Correct. Please listen carefully to this word. It could be confused with a similar word, so listen carefully for the pronunciation, the definition. Fabulist. A creator or writer of fables, especially those that carry a moral lesson.
Fabulist. F-A-B-U-L-I-S-T. Fabulous.
Correct. Giantesque.
Giantesque. May I have a definition, please?
Having the characteristics of a giant, immense.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
A giantesque Snoopy balloon was the highlight of the parade.
Giantesque. Giantesque. Giantesque.
Correct. Nuance.
Can you repeat the word?
Nuance.
Nuance. Can you repeat the word again, please?
Nuance.
Nuant, right?
Listen carefully. Nuance.
Nuance. N-E-W-A-N-C-E, nuance.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. That's the end of round 3. Oh my gosh.
I would ask everyone that while the spellers are spelling, that nobody moves, and to refrain from using the middle aisle. If you're going to get a drink or go to the restroom, you need to be outside aisle over there, okay? So as long as the students are spelling, everybody just stay seated, okay? When they move, we can all move, all right? Okay, everyone over here, okay? Please, right up here. Come on up. All right, well, congratulations, we're going into round 4.
Let's begin round 4. First speller, please. Paucity.
Paucity. P-O-S-I-T-Y. Paucity.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Polymathic.
Could you repeat the word?
Polymathic.
Could I have the root of origin? Could you repeat the word?
Polymathic.
Could I have it in a sentence?
Dr. Flint had a polymathic mind and held advanced degrees in 5 fields.
Could you repeat the word?
Polymathic.
Polymathic. P-O-L-Y-M-A-T-H-I-C. Polymathic.
That's correct. Solitaire.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Shelley often relaxes by playing solitaire after everyone else has gone to bed.
Origin? Can I have a definition, please?
A card game designed for one person to play alone.
Solitaire. S-O-L-I-T-A-I-R-E. Solitaire.
That's correct. Ineluctable.
Ineluctable. I-N-L-U-C-T-A-B-L-E. Ineluctable.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Incandescence.
Incandescence. May I please have it in a sentence?
The first light bulbs were illuminated via the phenomenon of incandescence.
Definition?
The glowing of a body due to its high temperature.
Origin? Incandescence. I-N C-A-N-D-E-S-C-E-N-C-E. Incandescence.
That's correct. Diaphanous.
Can I have the definition, please?
Characterized by such fineness and delicacy of texture as to permit seeing through, usually with a high degree of clarity.
Can you repeat the word?
Diaphanous.
Diaphanous. D-I-A-P-H-E-N-U-S. Diaphanous.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Malachite.
Malachite. Can you please repeat the word?
Malachite.
Malachite. May I please have the origin? Greek. M-A-L-A-C-H-I-T-E. Malachite.
That's correct. This word is a homonym, so I'm going to give you the part of speech and the definition. The word is cadre. It is a noun. A nucleus or core group, especially of trained personnel or active members of an organization who are capable of assuming leadership or of training and indoctrinating others. Cadre.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
It's highly skilled cadre of managers enabled the company to achieve great success in its first year.
What's the origin? Can you please repeat the word?
Cadre.
Cadre. C-A-D-R-E. Why? Cadre?
Sorry, that's incorrect. Presidio.
Presidio. P-R-E. S-I-D-I-O. Presidio.
That's correct. Pantheon.
Pantheon. P-A-N-T-H-E-O-N. Pantheon.
Correct. Depilatory.
Can I have the definition?
A cosmetic for the temporary removal of undesired hair.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Hank was grounded for mixing a depilatory into his sister's shampoo.
Depilatory. D-A-P-I-L-L-A-T-O-R-Y. Depilatory.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Miasma. This is a homonym. It could be confused with another one, so let me give you the definition. It's a noun. It's a vaporous exhalation as of a marshy region or a rotting matter, formerly believed to contain a substance causing disease. Broadly, a heavy vaporous emanation or atmosphere. Miasma.
Miasma. M-I-A-Z-M-A. Miasma.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Gelato.
Can you read it in a sentence, please?
Gelato is made from whole milk, unlike American ice cream, which is made from heavy creams and butterfat.
Can you say the definition?
A soft, rich ice cream containing little or no air.
G-E-L-A-T-T-O. Gelato.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Jitney.
Jitney? Can you please repeat it?
Let me say it one more time. Jitney.
Jitney. J-I-T-N-E-Y. Jitney.
Correct. Artifice.
Artifice. A-R-T-I-F-I-C-E. Artifice.
That's correct. Amateurish.
Amateurish. May I have the definition, please?
Lacking professional finish.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Sandy refused to pay for the wedding photographer's amateurish work.
Amateurish. A-M-A-T-U-R-I-S-H. Amateurish.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. That's the end of round 4. All right. Speller. You will not be disqualified for noting or failing to note any punctuation in the following word. It's just the letters. Hors d'oeuvre.
Hors d'oeuvre. Can I have the root of origin?
French. Don't even need to look that up.
H-O-R-S-D apostrophe O-E-U-R-V-E. Hors d'oeuvre.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Vibrant.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
The nurse had a vibrant personality that could cheer even the most despondent patient.
Origin. Definition, please.
Pulsating with life, vigor, or activity.
Vibrant. V-I-B-R-A-N-T. Vibrant.
That's correct. Rebellion.
Rebellion. Could you please use it in a sentence?
The government asked for foreign assistance in suppressing the rebellion.
Rebellion. R-E-B-E-L-L-I-O-N. Rebellion.
Correct. Transparent.
Transparent. Could you please repeat the word?
Transparent.
Transparent. Transparent.
That's correct. Boisterous.
Can you please repeat the word?
Boisterous.
Boisterous. B-O-I-S-T-E-R-O-U-S. Boisterous.
That's correct. Germinate.
Germinate. G-E-R-M-I-N-A-T-E. Germinate.
That's correct. Petulant.
Can you repeat the word?
Petulant.
Can you use it in a sentence?
The striking ball players were characterized as spoiled, petulant, and self-obsessed. Petulant.
Can you please repeat the word?
Petulant.
P-A-T-U-L-E-N-T. Petulant.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Mandible.
Can you please repeat the word?
Mandible.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Most insects use the mandible for crushing their food.
Mandible. M-A-N-D-A-B-L-E. Mandible.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. That's the end of round one. Yeah. All right, here we go. New round. Delinquency.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
John's delinquency in paying bills earned him a poor credit rating.
Origin. Definition.
A failure, omission, or violation of duty.
Delinquency. D E L I N Q U E N C-Y, delinquency.
That's correct. Rosette.
Rosette. Could you please use it in a sentence?
Lindsay's shoes bore a patent leather rosette on each toe.
Origin? Rosette. R-O. S-S-E-T-T, Rosette?
I'm sorry, that's Platoon.
Platoon. May I please have the definition?
A subdivision of a military unit as a company that normally consists of a headquarters unit and 2 or more squads or sections commanded by a lieutenant.
Platoon. May I please have the origin? Platoon. P-L-A-T-O-O-N. Platoon.
That's correct. Filiality.
Filiality. F-I-L I A L I T Y, filiality.
That's correct. Unpredictable.
Unpredictable. U-N-P-R-E-D-I-C-T-A-B-L-E. Unpredictable.
That's correct. All right, another round. Okay, and next time. Bilingual.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Bilingual speakers of English and Arabic are in high demand by the Department of Defense.
Origin? Definition, please.
Having or using 2 languages, especially spoken with the fluency characteristic of a native speaker.
Can you repeat it?
Bilingual.
Bilingual. B-I-L-I-N-G-U-A-L. Bilingual.
That's correct. Mystical.
Mystical. Can you please repeat the word?
Mystical.
Mystical. mystical. Mystical.
That's correct. Incumbency.
Incumbency. INCUMBENCY. Incumbency.
That's correct. Abscess.
Abscess. ABSCESS. Abscess.
That's correct. Okay. All right, next speller, please. Montage.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
The program's opening credit sequence is a montage of white beaches, swaying palm trees, racing boats, and attractive sunbathers.
Definition.
Definition: an impressionistic sequence of images introduced into a film or television program to develop a single scene, suggest a state of mind, or bridge a time lapse.
Origin.
French.
Montage. MONTAGUE. Montage.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Synthesizer.
Synthesizer. Could you please repeat the word?
Synthesizer.
Synthesizer. May I please have the origin?
Latin.
Okay. Synthesizer. SYNTHESIZER. Synthesizer.
That's correct. Chlorination.
Chlorination. CHLORINATION. Chlorination.
That's correct. Pestilent.
Repeat, please.
Pestilent.
Pestilent. PESTILENT. Pestilent.
That's correct. Okay. Ostensible.
Ostensible. Can you please repeat the word?
Ostensible.
Ostensible. Could I please have the origin? French. Ostensible. Ostensible.
That's correct. Gibraltar.
Gibraltar. Gibraltar. Gibraltar.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Let's hear it for Giancarlo.
Glycogen.
Repeat, please.
Glycogen.
Glycogen. Glycogen. Glycogen.
That's correct. Centrifugal.
Centrifugal. Centrifugal. May I please have the origin? Centrifugal. Centrifugal.
That's correct. Pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl. Pterodactyl. Pterodactyl.
That's correct. Brevity.
Brevity. Brevity. Brevity.
Correct. Concise.
Concise. Consice. Concise.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You have to spell one more word correctly. Deteriorate.
Deteriorate. Deteriorate. Deteriorate.
That's correct. We have three wonderful spellers here from St. Joseph's. Let's hear it for St. Joseph. Joseph's. And what grade are you in, Giancarlo? What grade are you in? 7th grade. So congratulations to Joseph. Okay, and Declan Jewel is in 7th grade, also from St. Joseph's. Let's hear it for Declan.
Jenny Miller, an 8th grader at St. Joseph's. Let's give a big round of applause. After Mr. Armstrong makes some closing comments, I would just like to dismiss everyone by school if we could, so that you can get your participation awards as you go to leave. And participants, help yourselves to an MCC pencil on your way out the door. I want to thank Dr. Flanagan for coming, Mr. Gross and all his workers for helping set up and tear down, Mrs. Wilkie for all her administrative help, Mr. Wilkie for coming to judge, Mrs. Burns who did a great job moderating for us this morning, and Mrs. Parker who printed all your certificates today. So we can never do this alone. I just wanted to acknowledge all their hard work too.
I think Ms. White talked about everybody possible, so I don't think anybody else. The students did a great job. We really appreciate you being here. The competition was great. Congratulations to our winners. Thank you, parents, for supporting us. And welcome to MCC. I'm going to go ahead and have the students from St. Teresa's. If you would see Mrs. Wilkie in the brown suit and Paige Rowe in the white MCC t-shirt back there, you can get your participation certificates from them. And again, thank you for coming.